Yeah, good morning. Good morning. Here we are again, man. It's the middle of the week. I call it the best day of the week, right? Wednesday, hump day, baby. And so we've made it and we're working uh, to finish the week strong. If you are anywhere near the Northeast, I know you got dumped on with a ton of the white stuff, but hey, it's all part and parcel of the journey, right? It is the middle of winter, and you can't be surprised if Mother Nature decides to unleash. Yeah, I got quite a bit, but I'm surviving, man. It's all good. So welcome, and as always, I encourage you to participate. It's a conversation. Feel free to ask questions, leave comments, share your thoughts. All right. So yeah, if I'd like to invite you, I suppose, to imagine a world. Imagine your world where you know what your dream is, but more importantly, you just know, you believe that you can achieve your dream, right? And because you know that, because you believe that you can achieve your dream, you are taking steps, concrete steps towards reaching those dreams. Even though, yeah, the road is lined with all kinds of challenges, right? Setbacks and frustrations and things that all of us could, quite frankly, do without, But it's, again, welcome to life. It's part and parcel of the journey. But yeah, the journey to the dream is difficult, but because you believe that you can accomplish it, you keep on pushing, you keep on taking those concrete steps. Because you know that deep down, that belief in yourself will keep you working towards your dreams. The fact of the matter is, I believe that all of us are dreamers in our own right, man. I'm often asked about Cool Runnings and the character which best portrays me, and I say Yul Brynner, the bald-headed guy. Not because he was a mean one, but if you remember the movie, he's a guy that wanted to go to Buckingham Palace to live. He was a dreamer, and that's how I see myself as well, as a dreamer. So yeah, we're all dreamers in our own right. Some of us allow ourselves to dream big, crazy dream, like, Yul Brynner, poor guy from Jamaica wants to go live in Buckingham Palace. Can you imagine that, right? So some of us allow ourselves to dream big dreams. And then there are others who don't dream so, such big dreams. But along the way, and I don't know what the percentage is, if it's most people, many people, some people, we know that some people don't achieve their dreams. Perhaps it's many people don't achieve their dreams. And there are many reasons for that, I believe, but I would argue that perhaps the most prominent reason, the main reason for that is because of a lack of belief in their ability to achieve those dreams, right? Um, we hold those beliefs, we hold on to beliefs that would suggest that our dreams are incredibly difficult or impossible, or sometimes we adopt those beliefs by people around us, those people in our lives who will tell us that our dreams are quote unquote unrealistic. And so because we hold on to those dreams, yeah, we don't achieve them. Tommy Newberry, author of the book Success is Not an Accident, he says that there are no unrealistic dreams. There are no unrealistic dreams, only unrealistic time frames in which to achieve them. And I agree with him. Maybe 98%, 99.9% agree with him. And it's because, let's say that I decided that I wanted to become an astronaut, right? At this stage of my life, perhaps, or even when I was younger, is it an unrealistic dream or perhaps a fantasy? Some of us, hold on to these fantasies. And I say fantasy, the Jamaican bobsledder, because the dream has to be something that feels natural, as ridiculously impossible as they may seem at the outset. There has to be, it has to connect with something inside of you. There has to be something inside of you that goes, man, I don't know if I can do this, how in the world I'm going to do this, but I have to try. If I got up today and said, or 20 years ago, or whenever, and said I wanted to be an astronaut, I promise you that it's 99.9% of the chance that would never happen. And it's because I truly, deeply have no desire of going to space, right? So that's what I would call a fantasy. And that's in thinking of Tommy's quote, no unrealistic dreams, only unrealistic time frames in which to achieve them. I think too many of us hold on to fantasies. These things that we see out there that would be nice to have, but it's not something that we really connect with. So if we're talking then about those desires that we have, that we can connect with, and that we would really want to have in our lives, we want our lives to go in that direction, then yeah, the lack of belief then becomes that challenge, right? And when we that lack of belief, I think, sabotage us. It sabotages our dreams. It sabotages our ability to accomplish those dreams, right? Or no matter what it is that we do, we continue to fail in our attempt to make those dreams a reality, because in our minds they're impossible, and that creates a reality, creates our reality, right? Our belief or a lack of belief, friends, becomes our self-fulfilling prophecy. Whether we're talking about our dreams or our ability to go accomplish something that we have never done before. Is it Henry Ford that says, if we believe we can or believe we can't, we are right? Our belief becomes our self-fulfilling prophecy. So as I said before, we're all dreamers in our own right? Yes, some of us choose to dream big dreams. Some of us dream dreams that are not so big. But in order to accomplish those dreams, in order to make them, transform them into a reality, you have to launch, right? You have to take that first step, although there are no guarantees, right? It seems impossible, man, and that there are no guarantees that we're going to accomplish them, but you have to muster the courage to launch. And I think the courage comes from just this crazy belief, that, um, dare I say, has no foundation in reality. It's kind of like, I'm from Jamaica and I think I want to go be a bobsledder, an Olympic bobsledder. You could argue that has no grounding in reality. Jamaica is 97 degrees in the shade on a good day, on a cool day, right? Our team had never seen a bobsled before September of 1987, and the Olympics were in February of 88. So yes, there's nothing wrong with your dreams seeming impossible. There's absolutely nothing wrong with your dreams being difficult. There's absolutely nothing wrong with your dreams seeming unrealistic to others, not to you, to others. So, remember, when people say something is impossible, what they really mean is that they can't see how it could possibly be possible. But if you can see that, if you can believe that in your mind, you can achieve it, right? I believe, and my experience is that our dreams actually at the outset really do seem impossible, because there generally is nothing, absolutely nothing in your background. There's perhaps nothing in your current experience that would suggest, even remotely, that this thing is possible for you, that you could actually accomplish this. But if you can somehow muster, build up the belief in yourself and muster the courage to take the first step, what you find after a while is that, wow, it's actually not impossible, just incredibly difficult. And who says something that is difficult can't be achieved? It's difficult, so what? It's difficult, but if you keep on trying, man, if you keep on pushing, my experience has been that one day you wake up and it's a fait accompli, as my friends would say. It's a thing that has already been accomplished. But it starts with that belief. It starts with you believing that it is all likely. I thought of this subject this morning because I was, for you reggae fans, you'll be familiar with Bob. Well, everybody's familiar with Bob Marley, whether you're a reggae fan or not. But you may be familiar with his son, Damian Marley, and he has a song out. I'm not going to play it because I'd love to play it, but these social media sites don't like that too much. So, and I won't sing for you either. But he has a song about living it up, and it's about believing in your dreams, right? And he talks about his dad rising out of the ghetto, trench town. Bob Marley was born as a country boy, moved to Kingston, grew up and lived in Trenchtown. And I know that at one point in his life, he was in Delaware working in a car plant, and all that stuff, right? And I can't speak intelligently to what his dreams were, but here's a son singing about, hey, my daddy had a dream. He was living in the hood, and this is what and we all know now, it's not a secret, right, what Bob Marley has made of his life. And I think one of the important things about his journey, about our journey, if you can imagine again your world where you know your dream and you know that you can achieve it, is that, yeah, absolutely, you benefit tremendously from accomplishing your dream. But imagine the impact you're having on the lives of others in the pursuit and accomplishment of your dreams. I mean, that is worth its price in gold, right? It is so important that we make the effort to go after our dreams, because yes, you get to realize more of your own potential for greatness, but in the process, you inspire others to go pursue and realize their own potential for greatness as well. Walt Disney says, man, if you can dream it, you can be it, you can do it. And again, his story, or you may know his story, as a guy who was fired from perhaps his first job as a newspaper cartoonist because he was deemed to not have a lick of talent, right? But he didn't allow somebody else's opinion to become his opinion of himself. And I think when you believe in yourself, when you believe in your abilities, yeah, you shun those opinions. You don't allow others to diminish you and diminish your dreams, diminish the possibilities and your potential. So I wanted to share those ideas with you this morning, those thoughts. Look, all of us, I often say, define success in a different way, right? What success looks and means to me is going to be very different from everyone else, and likewise, what success means to you is going to be different from everyone else. What's important is that you define success for yourself and don't allow other people to do it, because then it's just, it's difficult enough to go off and achieve the things that you have on your heart. When you then go off to do what other people think it is that you're supposed to do, although you don't have the passion or the drive or the love for it, man, that's not fulfilling. Even if you accomplish that thing, you will not feel fulfilled. So believe in your dreams and don't let go. All right, that's the message there from Damian Marley's song, and that's the one I'd like to pass on to you as well. Believe in your dreams, don't let go. All right. Until we connect next time, I want to stay safe. Looking forward to hanging with you next week. Don't forget to invite somebody to come hang out with us as well, and share it. By the way, if you're watching this recording version, feel free to leave a comment as well. It helps with us getting the message out there. All right. Feel free as well. I invite you to check out my podcast, youtube.com/keep on pushing always. youtube.com/keep on pushing always. Looking forward to connecting with you next week. Until we do, as I always say, keep on pushing, baby. Keep on pushing.